As college students, we are notorious for not getting enough sleep, but can we just function on 3 hours of sleep in college? And also, is it appropriate for you to walk around in your pajamas? Today, we're talking about that on the Tea on College. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're having a great week. This is Sierra.
And I'm Brooke, and we'll be discussing sleep schedules in college. So for me, what I've noticed is that when I don't get enough sleep, I start falling asleep in my classes, which is not ideal because we're paying a pretty penny to be in college and learn our material. And it doesn't help you to fall asleep in college. It doesn't help you to fall asleep in classes. I have had a few notes where I'll just start writing something and then my pen just kind of trails off. And I'm like, what was I talking about? And I have no idea because I was so tired. And I've noticed that even though I will fall asleep, like I won't fall asleep, but I'll just be really tired in the middle of my classes. I still go to sleep at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, which is not smart. And I'm honestly my own worst enemy when it comes to this because I'll be like, nah, I can function off of like 4 hours. I can do it off of like 1 hour of sleep. And then I end up falling asleep, like doing the, that type of thing where it's like you're like trying to stay awake, you're trying your hardest, but like it just doesn't work out. So for the next week, my plan is to like try and give myself a sleep schedule. Like try and what's the word for this? Try and create a routine for myself.
Ooh, big
right?
words.
Big words, big words. I am going to start going to bed by midnight every night, and next week I will report and see how it went, see how it affected my mood. Like I'm gonna keep like notes of this. I'll share with you guys next episode. I'll keep notes of this, and I'm gonna see how it affects my mood if I stay awake during classes. If I think that midnight is too late to go to bed. Keep in mind, I've been going to bed at like 2, 3 in the morning, so we'll see.
Normal.
Now, I'll let Sierra take it away.
See, I have always thought if I put a routine in, then it will help me. But I have noticed that my schedule is just way too hectic that I really can't put a schedule, like a routine in. Like I'll put in at 11 p.m. Okay, nighttime routine, which fully includes me taking a body shower, getting ready, winding down, and then like finishing by like scrolling through TikTok or something, which I shouldn't be doing, but oh well. Oh well. But thing is, I'm so busy throughout the week that it's like I'll actually just kind of just not do any of that. I'll end my day at 11 or something, or I'll be doing homework until 11:30 or editing until 11:30, and then time comes where it's like, oh shoot, I literally will just hop in bed. And so like I I hope your routine works well because I just can't do that.
Have you ever like fallen asleep with your makeup on?
Like me taking it off or like
Like
I'm so
before you take it
tired.
off, you're just so tired that you go to bed and like sleep with your
Oh,
makeup on?
oh, all the time.
Because I've been doing that and I've noticed like this can sound bad, but when I have like my 8 a.m. classes, I will literally be like, I am so tired, but I know I have to get up at 8 a.m. So I don't take off my makeup and I just scroll right to bed and then I go to my 8 a.m. It's so
See,
bad.
but are you not taking off your makeup so that the makeup is gonna be used for tomorrow? Or is it like you're
A little bit of both. And that's
okay, okay.
gross. Like I don't want to do that, but like also like I'm so tired. Like I'll literally be starting like okay, I'll start doing my homework in my bed because I'm like, wow, I'm really tired. I just want to lay down while I'm doing my homework. Like I'll just read a little book read my class material while I'm about to fall
That
asleep.
ain't a book.
It's not a book. It's not a book I want to read it. I want to read it. I take it back, but like it's nothing I want to read right before bed.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that like I'll just fall asleep at like 1 a.m. like reading in my bed for like homework and everything, and then like
Mhm.
I'll wake up at like 4 and be like, wow, I still have makeup on. I'm like, yes, I'm not gonna take it off. I'll just wear it tomorrow. Like,
Okay, so
just
you
kind of
do it
gross.
because you're wearing it for tomorrow.
Partially yes, partially no. I don't want to do that because
Mhm.
it grosses me out a little bit, but
Okay.
it's okay.
Germphobe.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I no, I kind of am though. It's a problem.
No, it is. We've talked about it. That could
We
be another
have.
topic that we talk about for another time.
We'll talk about that another episode. I have some weird habits.
Brooke and Sierra's weird habits. And do you do it too? Um, I I also feel like this is just another topic that I've written down, but I feel like a lot of people, especially I don't know, at least for me, and especially in like in the business world, it's like you got to get up early and stuff to be productive,
Yeah.
yada yada yada. But I've noticed with myself that I really I'm productive pretty much until about 12 a.m., 1 in the morning, and then I'm sometimes pushing it to 2. But by the time, at least creatively, like work-wise, and if I'm doing accounting homework, I'm probably gonna shut down around like 11. But if I'm doing creative
Yeah.
stuff, that's about 1 a.m. And for me, like for example, if I try going to bed at 10 p.m. and I wake up at 6:30, I feel crappier than how I would have throughout the day than how I would have felt if I went to bed at 12 and woke up at 8:30 or something
That's
like
interesting.
that. But that's just how my body works. So I feel like it could be different for other people, but I feel like that's also an aspect that not a lot of people take into consideration when they're thinking about their sleep schedule. It's like, well, I know a girl who gets up at 6 in the morning to go work out and she'll go to bed at 10 and stuff because she's just trained her body to do that and stuff. And I'm like, perfect, that's great for you. Personally, I don't want to do that. Personally, there's just so
That
much stuff
sounds like
going
a
on.
lot, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like, I can't do that. But like personally, there's so much stuff going on too that like I don't even sometimes I don't get home until midnight too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I've also noticed like when I'm writing essays and everything, like I write really well like at from say 8 p.m. to like 2 a.m. Like that's my great time for writing.
Hmm.
And I don't know why it is, but I'm just like, for some reason, I get into my head that I'm like, I don't know if you've seen like the musical Hamilton, but like he's
Well,
why do you write like you're running out? Like I have that in my head, and I'm just like, oh my god, I have to get this up. Like in yeah, like in Big Bang Theory, where he's like, I don't need sleep, I need answers. That's my mentality going into writing an essay. So I'm only really good at writing essays when it's late at night.
mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be interesting. Like I want to just see how that affects me the next week. Am I going to
Hmm.
bed earlier? Like what's that gonna do type of thing. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
yeah. I'm interested to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also think to myself, if you get the full amount of time that you need to function, we're also never going to have this much energy that we have now in our life again.
What? Sorry, I'm a
Like,
little
no,
confused.
sorry. I know I don't talk well or
No,
articulate
I'm
my
just
thoughts
like, what do
well
you mean?
sometimes. So like,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. Like, I was talking to my mom about it, and she goes, like, right now in your 20s is the time where you literally can be active the whole entire day, go to bed at 1 in the morning and wake up at 6 a.m. and do that all over again because you have that energy. But she was
Can you
telling
not do
me,
that when you're older?
she know, like apparently she told me like when by the time you're 40 and stuff, like you can't be as active, obviously. Like sorry, I don't mean I don't mean to sound like that. But it's like you can't be as active, or if you are gonna be that active day after day after day, then you have to have more sleep to let your body recover.
That's interesting because I remember reading when I was not reading, I was forced to learn this in elementary school that like your body needs like 10 hours of sleep when you're like young, grammar school, like you're
Mm-hmm.
developing. And then when you're older, all you need is like 6 hours of sleep.
Hmm.
And I'm like, can I have 6 hours of sleep now? Because I don't want to go to bed. Like that was my mentality. But
Oh,
like,
me too.
because I was like, there's like Scooby Doo cartoons going on right now. I do not want to be in my bed. Like I
Yeah,
wanna be watching TV. But
yeah.
it's just interesting because I remember vividly reading that like you need to be like you can sleep for like 6 hours when you're an adult, but like
Mhm.
not when you're a child. Like that's so interesting that like you have that drop off period, I guess.
Right? I'm like, but then again, it's that trade-off that you can't do. You can't be as physically active
That's true.
as like you are in your 20s.
Yeah. Speaking of being in your 20s, I heard that if you dress up for college, sorry, you
She
might
tried to
feel better about
transition,
yourself.
guys.
We're trying, I'm trying to work on my transitions. Um, so do you want to take it away with that topic? Dressing up in
Sure.
college?
Sure, why not? So let's just say, as a little New Year's resolution I had for myself, I was like, I'm gonna like wake up 45 minutes early so I can, get ready, have my little outfit the night before. It'll be color coordinating. I did a really good job week one, solid. Week two was even good. But personally, guys, I don't know if you guys know, but sorority recruitment just happened for me, which involves very long nights. And so
Delta
My
Zeta.
woo! Like, not gonna lie, I love my sorority. Like, I love that whole entire thing. But I was on a schedule and on a routine of going to the gym, of like waking up a little bit early so I can get dressed and stuff, looking cute. And it has like fallen off because of the recruitment thing, which is fine. We're gonna get back on the bandwagon.
So,
Um,
if you don't mind me asking, does
mhm.
your recruitment end this week or does it end next week? Like, when is the end for it?
So okay, so the way Greek life, or at least sorority Greek life recruiting works, is that it all happens in 3 days.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll
Mm-hmm.
mess up your schedule if it's like that long of nights. And especially because you
Yeah.
have to do planning and stuff.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's like people behind the scenes who are working, and I didn't have to do that. And they did not get any sleep. But they're long days of a lot of socializing, which we'll get into in another episode. But it threw off my system a little bit. And now I'm having to recope. So, as a result of that, the cute outfits that I once had 2 weeks for 2 weeks are long gone. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll show you. I can't see myself
Totally.
right now. So
Oh, that's
this
kind of cute
is
though, like the gray on gray and then black. I like
see
that.
thanks, but I was like used to put at least mascara and I put a little blush, do my eyebrows a little bit, maybe put a little highlighter on. I'm not doing that currently right now. Um, I did wake up for work at 9 a.m. at 8:50 and I did throw this on. So literally it's like personally, there's times, and like I remember for my 8 a.m.s, Brooke can talk about it more, but I would just literally walk in and then go back and change and look cute. Um, just because I can't wake up that early. But I do have to say that whenever I do my makeup and whenever I feel more put together and I actually have a cute outfit on, I do tend to be a little bit more productive, be a little bit more in higher spirits, and I feel a little bit better about myself, and it's just the day is usually better when I do that. So I don't know if that's just me feeling better about myself or people when they see me in my pajamas, they're like, "Oh, the girl's going through it." But that's
That's funny.
how, yeah, no, I mean, if I see a girl in her pajamas, I'm like, yeah, she's just having a lazy day, or she's got a lot of stuff that's not on her dressing up is not on her priority. Um, but that's just kind of my take on dressing up in college. I know Brooke has an 8 a.m. and she kind of
I
has,
do. I
yeah.
actually have an 8 a.m. Economics from on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is a 75-minute class. And that's where I was talking about like the little drop-off period. That's the class I have it because I'm like,
What, by drop off period, what do you mean though?
I mean, like in the middle of class, I start feeling like I'm really tired. Like I feel the effects of being tired. That's what I mean by a
Mm,
drop off.
okay.
But anyways, so for this class, like let me recap last night. So I'm going to bed like 1 a.m. I just finished some calculus, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So I go to bed. And I actually tonight I did take off my makeup. So I'm really proud of that.
Good
My
job.
that's my resolution for this year.
Good job.
So I literally put on makeup for the podcast because I'm like, I don't want to look at myself and be like, wow, she's like you said, she's going through it. Um
See, I'm like, nah, this is real. This is real life.
I'll be real next time.
Be real.
um be real, yeah. But yeah, so on Tuesdays I have 9 a.m. or I have 8 to 8:15 I have economics, and then right after I have calculus. And both of those require my brain. Like I need it there. Like she can't be off on another planet or whatever.
Mhm.
Like so I've noticed that while I do fall asleep, I really don't put any effort into dressing up on those days. I think this morning I woke up at 7:30 and I decided to stay in my bed till 7:42. I got dressed and ready in 5 minutes and sprinted out the door. It was
Is
more
it
than five
snowing?
minutes. No, there's no snow right now.
Okay,
It's just really cold.
got it.
So I was wearing like sweatpants and I changed my shirt into a sweatshirt. Not this one. It was a brown one. I think I wore it on like the second episode. But yeah. And then I decided after biology, which I had ending at 11:30, 11:30. I have like a little break, like an hour break between my biology class and my lit class. So I decided to go home and change. That's when I got this. Um, and since then I've been feeling a little bit better. Like I've noticed that when I put an effort into like, oh, I'll just put on a little bit of like mascara. I'll like put on a beanie, feel cute,
Yeah.
feel very like PNW.
Hmm.
Um, I noticed that I like just have a better outlook on like how my life is going. Like I don't feel like
Hmm.
my life is falling to pieces because
Hmm.
I look cute. And if you look cute, how can your life be falling? Like your outfit looks cute. How can your life be falling to pieces if like you feel good about yourself?
Sure. If you're put together, then obviously your life must be put together.
Exactly. Gaslight yourself.
I think that's the best policy. Also, I feel like when
Mostly don't.
you, right? No, please don't follow that advice.
Don't
Or
gaslight yourself for
actually,
something bad. If you're gonna
yeah.
gaslight yourself, at least be like, at least be like, I'm really good at this subject. I'm so good at this. And then you
Oh,
keep
yeah.
telling yourself like good messaging.
Oh,
You
yeah. Positive
internalize good
affirmation.
positive affirmations.
Hmm.
And if they're
Yeah.
not true, gaslight yourself to make them true.
I was literally talking to my friend about this the other, there she goes. There she goes with the mic drop. There she goes. No, I was literally talking to my friend about this the other day where I was, because like, I'll like have negative self-talk where I'm like, you're dumb for that. That was really stupid. Especially when I do the stupid stuff. I like people are saying, "Oh, you shouldn't talk bad to yourself." No, I think if you're very like insecure and stuff, and you need to, get to a point where you're at least semi-confident in your abilities, yeah, probably no negative self-talk. But I feel like I'm to a point where it's gotten to, okay, I'm gonna give you the negative self-talk when you need to be held accountable,
Yeah.
but also at the same time, whenever I do negative self-talk, it's always followed up with like something positive. So
Like
like
I'll do better next time.
yeah, definitely. Or at least it
Yeah.
was like, yeah, or like find something good in it. Like for example, on an interview a couple days ago, didn't think it went too well, and I was like, "Oh, Sierra, you need to you need to like do better next time and stuff." And then the one's like, "Okay, like yeah, and then but then the positive side of it was, "Okay, yeah, you do. Like let's get to work and stuff. Like you can do this and stuff. It's not like you're not capable. You just need, some practice." And so that's a little tangent that we've
But
gone
no,
off,
no,
but
that's totally valid. Like if you're
mhm.
I feel like for at least for me, weirdly enough, whenever I feel like I did really bad in an interview, I always get the
Mhm.
job. Like
Yeah.
weirdly. But I feel like that's because we beat ourselves up for no reason. Like
Mhm.
we're so harsh on ourselves, but like if you see someone else doing the same thing, it's like, oh, they had a bad day. They had an off day. Maybe you
No,
don't have
yeah.
an off day when you're having an interview. But
It's trying to do that.
yeah, try your hardest. Like maybe brush your hair, put on a cute
Yeah,
outfit,
you do want to be presentable for that.
just a
Uh,
little bit.
so
Where's it going with this? I had a point with this, but you know what? Love yourself. That's the point I wanted to make. I
yeah, I
don't
don't
really
know.
know where I was going with it,
You
so
said
slay.
something and then I was like, that's really good, and I wanted to comment on it, and now I don't know.
I don't remember. When you edit this, text me and we'll talk about it next time.
That's good. And then I'll remember about it. Oh, but yeah, and positive self-talk. It never
And
hurts.
also, if you are dressing, like dress for yourself, number one. And two, if you're wearing pajamas,
Yes.
it's a passing comment. Like I'm just like we were joking around saying, wow, she's going through it. Like, but if you're wearing pajamas, I'm just like, damn, I wish I was wearing pajamas right now.
No, literally, I see people in a sweatsuit and I'm like, yeah, it's a
Sweatsuit,
lazy
like a
day.
swoot, like in New Girl.
Did you just call it a swoot?
Like it's like a suit made of sweatpant material.
Yeah. Well, no, no, it's not an actual suit.
Sorry, someone walked by and that's I don't know. Oh my god.
No, they're not gonna kill you. What are they gonna do?
I don't know why
They're
that
just
scared me.
they're just watching you. You're popular, Brooke.
God, I'm like paparazzi. No, oh my god.
You're like, yeah, just come
I'm
come
becoming
at
Princess
me.
Diana?
Just
Question mark.
what?
Oh my
Guys.
god. No, get this side. I look better on this side. No.
That's the title. That's the thumbnail. Just I'm becoming Princess Diana.
I'm becoming princess. Every day I try and become her.
Mhm. Literally, just be so sweet and nice like her.
I
But
used to be able to do a Diana impression.
really, can you still do it?
I don't think I can. I'm not gonna try. I'll practice and then maybe I'll do it next episode, but
Okay.
not today.
Well, fun fact, Brooke did do an Elvis impression.
Oh no, we're gonna that's another episode.
It's another episode too?
That's another episode. We'll get into our lives. We both have interesting things that have happened in
Mhm.
our lives.
We do,
And
we
we'll
do.
talk
But
about that
this,
another episode.
yeah, this podcast is for people first. And
Mhm.
then when the people get interested in our lives, which is gonna be far down the road, then
When we
maybe.
start getting like the subscribers up and the video counts up, or video counts, the viewers up, then we'll talk about ourselves a little more. But
Guys, just watch the
just watch
podcast,
the
watch,
episodes and we'll get into the crazy stuff we've done.
yeah. Send it to your friends and we'll reveal stuff
Mhm.
about ourselves.
Share copy links. That's all you got to do.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
And with that, I think we have an ending quote. And I wanted to share this with everyone. It is not your job to be everything to everyone. It's your job to be everything to yourself. You're your own priority. So with that, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Sierra.
And she's Sierra. And we've been the Tea on College, where we've talked about the good, the bad, and everything in between in your college experience. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any 8 a.m.s and how you dressed during your 8 a.m.s.